Hi and welcome to Nerdy Gamers. The game today we're going to be playing is Dungeons of Dredmor, Conquest of the Wizardlands. Okay, let's get started then. Now what we're going to be doing is looking at a skill tree today. Now what I've got my little testing character all set up, and I've managed to complete one of the skill trees. Now we're going to be looking at one of the prior expansions. You have to name the expansion set. Now if we have a look at the skill set I've chosen to look at, it's the Battle Geology skill set. Now there's a total of 6 skills. There's Plutonic Fist, Stone Secret, Seismic Uppercut, Basalt Skin, Petrification and Quake. So, well, this is the remnants of a zoo that I came across earlier. So we're going to take a little look at what each of these powers does. Now the first one is Plutonic Fist. It's quite a handy little transformation, but it's got some bonuses and a little drawback to it. Now, as you can see, you can use it every 6 turns, and you also get a bonus extra 2 block. But once you activate it, that power does not stop until you turn it off. What it does, it provides an extra 5 power, so that's an extra 5 combat damage every single hit. But effectively, you do lose your ability to get a critical hit and also counters with it, because your critical hit takes 70% drop and your counter chance takes a 35% drop. So it's not going to likely happen, but instead every single attack you gain an additional 2 damage, so it's quite useful. Now Seismic Uppercut, I believe this is the next one. Oh no, the next one is Stone Secret. This is just constant on power. You get 2 block for it, but you also get 1 crushing resistance and 1 piercing resistance, and also 1 fire resistance. After that you get onto Seismic Uppercut. Again you get another block point, and this is an every 12 turn power, and it's quite a very useful one. The Seismic Uppercut you can just target in any direction, and it is a ranged attack. When you hit, as you can see, it causes a half decent amount of damage, but also it provides a stun. So if I was to then, it's just a 1 turn stun. It gives you the opportunity to act, maybe get 1 or 2 hits in. Also allows you to control the environment a little bit better, because you could stun someone, put some distance between you, and at only 12 turns it's a relatively quick power to kick off. Now we're going to get a little bit overrun here, so I'm just going to move out of the way. And next we're going to look at is a Basalt Skin. I believe that is the next one in the order. Yep, every 30 turns, but with this you gain an additional 3 block and also 1 slashing resistance. And the skill itself, when you use it, is quite a useful one. When we kick it off, you either last 7 turns or for 4 hits. And for that you get 2 crushing resistance, 2 slashing resistance, 2 piercing resistance, 2 fire resistance, 2 acid resistance and 1 asphyxiate resistance, along with an additional 15 points of block and 10 points of magic resistance. If you're in a very tight corner, you know you're going to get hit an awful lot. It's a very useful power to have out. So it's one that can kind of save your hide in a very tight corner, especially if you're surrounded and you don't have particularly much of a chance to get away. But as you can see, its particular use is almost out. Now there's another power that you can use to control your environment. We're just going to use this one, Petrification. When you cast off Petrification, it encases your opponent in a solid block of stone. They can't move, they can't act, but it doesn't last forever. So what you can do is you can use it to block off an area to either control the flow of your opponents or just simply prevent them from getting through. And again, it's another ranged attack, and also one that doesn't use up mana. So this entire skill tree just avoids mana completely. So you don't have to worry about mana costs or anything like that. It's just all at will skills. So we can sit here for a little while. As you can see, it just slowly asphyxiates, and the longer it keeps going on, the more asphyxiation damage it takes. And that was a total of just towards the end, 13 asphyxiation damage. You see, it's out of 48 turns, that was only 13 turns. So again, you could then kick off with, say, something like the stun, just help control them for a little bit. Now, one useful power that you do have is Quake. Now, this is the top tier power that you have access to. Now, as you can see, when you smash the ground, like so. Oh, no, we have to actually target the enemy on this. As you can see, it does a very, very large area of effect. It damages everything in that area to quite a considerable degree. And it also stuns everything at the same time. Now, it's only a single turn stun, but again, it's when trying to control large groups of monsters, this is an excellent skill. So this whole skill tree is very good for controlling and manipulating the environment through positioning the monsters or preventing them from actually moving. It also has quite a high defensive capability. So with it, you get various permanent bonuses to your defense, some natural block ability, and you also get like Basalt Skin, which gives you a very immediate higher defense. So this skill will work in conjunction with other defensive skills. So for instance, Suit Up, which provides you the Master of Arms provides you increased defenses. So you've got here Suit Up, which provides additional armor. You've got this, it only makes you stronger, additional armor. Master of Arms, additional armor, block chance. Shield use would also be another good one. Also Warlockery, there are some very useful defensive abilities such as Mage's Mana Shield, Puissant Veil, which when you get hit, the opponent takes damage. Essence of Battle, which provides about 1 or 2 points of defense in just about every single skill. So there's a lot of ways that this skill can actually synergize with other skills out there to make it even more powerful. And with that incredibly high defensive ability, you can then take your time and be able to deal with your environment and heavy monsters, and also when you come down to some later stages, it gives you that greater opportunity to survive. Okay, so this has been a look at the skill tree Battle Geology. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.